Okay. I got the idea from Tara Mitchell, a Swedish friend of hers who's an engraver. Explained to her that this is the way that they ground gravers in Sweden. And it's just putting heels on the round, putting a face and the heels on the round stock. And it gives you almost a half moon shaped heel. I found that gives me just a little bit of drag. So what I did was I took that concept and modified it. And instead of regrinding the entire belly to create that 120 or 96, 105, whatever it is you're after, I just put that relief just enough to bring the heels back to parallel. It saves a ton of grinding time, and it works wonderfully. And when you regrind the entire belly, you're putting a positive rake on that underside. So, you're putting like a 5 to 6 degree pitch on the underside. This brings the rake back to zero. It's not an actual negative rake, but you're keeping zero rake on the underside of your graver this way. And then once you have this, I'm using this with 16th inch stock, so they're pretty small to begin with. You could taper the sides of this down to whatever size you want. Just bring the sides and the top down to whatever you want. Is that showing up okay on the video?
Mm-hmm.
But, this is ever since Tara and I talked about it, this is what I've been doing, and it works wonderfully. And she tells me this is what Lee Griffiths is using all the time now, too. It makes so much sense once I saw it and once I thought about it, that I can't believe that after 30-some years engraving, I haven't ran into this someplace else by this point. But I really like the way these work. They're quick to grind. The beautiful thing about this as well is you don't need a flat spot. Even if you have a round stock, you don't need a flat spot to orient it in your fixture, because no more material than you are removing here. By time you reground the face back to get rid of a bad spot and put new heels on it, you can eyeball the orientation close enough, because when you regrind all that, you're reestablishing all of this anyway. And, I find that I can eyeball that plenty close enough to not have to have a flat spot on my round stock to make it fit in a sharpening fixture.